Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we are going to be making a video talk about how to buy Supreme. So if you already bought Supreme before and you did your research about it, then you probably do not need to watch this video because it's full of stuff that only the basic Supreme noob or people who want to get into Supreme might need to know. Now, the easiest way to buy Supreme is if you live close to a Supreme store. Now, currently there's only a few Supreme stores in the world, and that is in LA, New York, London, Paris, and in Tokyo. I think that's all the locations of Supreme. So if you live next to or close, or in one of those cities, then you're in great amount of luck because it's going to be a lot easier for you to buy, because a lot of the items that sometimes will sit in store actually sells out online immediately. So you can, a lot of items you can actually just walk into a Supreme store and buy, but you cannot buy it online. But don't expect to find, let's say, a box logo at the store, because that will all be sold out pretty much on the day of release. Even the people in line, the back of the line, some people probably won't even get a box logo. So when you walk in, expect to be able to find a lot of not hyped items pretty easily, actually. Now, the next option is buying stuff online through the website. Now, when you buy stuff online, you do kind of have to buy it on drop day at drop time. Pretty much drop time is 11 a.m. every Thursday during the season. There'll be a Supreme drop. Well, that's Eastern time, by the way. There'll be a Supreme drop, and it's gonna be pretty quick. So if you want anything that people are like going after, you need to be swift, as a lot of people like to call it, and be able to check out really fast. Autofill is definitely needed, or some people might even have a bot, but that's frowned upon, and it's actually kind of pricey if you don't have a lot of money to spend. I wouldn't recommend getting a bot at all. Now, my personal favorite option that I'm gonna recommend to you guys is going on a website called Grailed. Grailed is a website similar to eBay, but only for clothing, and every item will have like a buy it now price usually, and it will also have an option to like send an offer out to the person selling it, the seller. And this is my opinion, the best way to buy it. Is very easy to find what you want. You can just search it up, and there'll be a lot of items on there. It will be kind of expensive because it is a very popular site, so you'll be paying like pretty much market value for it. It's very rare for you to find like extremely good deals on there, but sometimes you will find a good deal. But if you have the money to spend and you're willing to pay resale price, then I highly recommend going Grailed, because it is a very good system. It is kind of like, it's a decent system at spotting fakes. A lot of people that put fakes will get banned from Grailed. So Grailed is my recommended option if you're gonna pay resale for something. Now, the next best option to buy Supreme is to go to a resale store / consignment shop. Now, these stores open up even in cities where there aren't any Supreme stores, and what they do is they buy stuff up and they sell it for a marked up price that usually a little bit higher than what you might find on Grailed and eBay, but you do get like the fact that every item in there is pretty much guaranteed to be legit, and it's very convenient. Obviously, you can just walk in, look at what you want, and then buy it. So this option is expensive, but it's pretty much the most convenient option. So you might want to look it up. Sometimes you can go on the Supreme Reddit or the Streetwear Reddit to find this stuff out. So yeah, consignment stores and resale stores are the most convenient option, but usually the most expensive option also. Now, the next option is actually kind of popular, but it's actually a bit like kind of like low key, I guess, is going on the Supreme Reddit. Now, on the Supreme Reddit, on the top it has a thing where it says, like, usually I'll already have one. It'll be like, what are you buying and selling this week? And it's like a little thread. They can just like put like, what do you want to buy and what are you selling pretty much for the week. And that's a great like thread. They can just go down every week and look, like every day even, and look at what everyone's selling. Another thing you can do is you can just put in like, make a want to buy post, which is like you just put WTB, and you can just like put whatever you want to buy, and if someone has it, they'll just like give you a price, and then you'll be like, maybe I want it. So yeah, if you do go this option and a lot of these other options too, always use PayPal invoice, because that's the best way to stay safe, and you will definitely not get scammed if you do PayPal invoice. Now, the cheapest option, I think, is to go on Instagram and search up hashtag Supreme for sale, and just look through all the different posts that got posted that day. Usually this is how you can find like the super steals, but also find like a lot of scammers on Instagram pretty much. And what you want to do is, after you find something that you like on Instagram, you want to like screenshot it or whatever, and then go on Reddit and put like legit check, LC the Supreme Reddit, and put legit check for me, please, urgent legit check, please help, something like that. and people will be like, yo, that item is probably real, probably fake, whatever. And then after you decide that you want to buy it, you want to make sure that you go through PayPal invoice, which is when they send you like a request for money with a whole description of like your item, and that's the best way to stay safe. And through Instagram, that's like the best way to find your really good deals actually. The next option is probably eBay, but obviously a lot of people already know about eBay. It is probably the most common place you can buy Supreme, but usually on eBay you can just go through, look. If a price is like too good to be true, it is probably too good to be true, and it's probably just a scam. Now the final option is to go on Facebook and look up your local Supreme group, and this is usually a decent way to find things, but usually you can find stuff for cheaper because people would like to hook you up, and it's a lot easier to just meet up with somebody. But this way is kind of like annoying because you can barely find anything good on there. You usually just get whatever you see, and you can't really put like want to buy because it is very unlikely that some stuff will be available in your area. But this is a decent way if you just want something Supreme. You don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to have it easy, get Supreme. Go on a Facebook group, ask someone for pictures. You see something you like, oh, they already have a bunch of pictures, then just like take the pictures and go on Reddit and ask them for a legit check. And this is a decent way. I haven't really used this method before, but this is actually a decent way you can try to get Supreme, I heard. But personally, I don't recommend it. There are a lot of choices out there that I prefer over going to a Facebook group, but hey, this is like a decent way people still use Facebook, I guess. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The Supreme season is starting very soon, so I decided to make this video for the people who are trying to get into Supreme. I just barely got into Supreme like last season, so I'm a pretty big Supreme noob, but I looked up a lot of stuff, I did a lot of research, so this is like, I just put it all together in a video for you guys and hope this helped you guys out. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.